All right, it's time to go fly the DJI Lito X1. This has been a drone that I've been playing with for a little bit, and now it's beautiful sunny weather. So why don't we go find a fun location to fly in and just experiment with some of the features so that I can deliver the detailed review that you used to on TechAU. All right, so here we are out on location. We're at somewhere called Allen's Flat. Beautiful sort of regional location. Awesome sunny afternoon in our winter, and let me show you through this. So nice little travel pack, helps sort of make it easy when you get to your destination like this. Get the controller out, do the normal DJI turn on thing. We'll set up the drone, so let's just pop you back there so you can see what I'm seeing. Basically this cover is kind of neat, so we're going to just press down the bottom. They made that really nice. I've noticed a lot of iteration on these lens covers over the years, and I think they're kind of nailing it now. So we're going to fold out the legs, and the back legs come down, or the front legs, and then the back legs fold out like this. So as long as you sort of remember that sequence, you may have heard and can see now something that I really like about this. The Lito has the same sensing that the Flip has. When I first reviewed the Flip, I was impressed, and one of the features I called out that I really loved was that folding out the arms should be a indication that you're ready to use it. They've now implemented that in this. So yeah, just folding it out, you can have it automatically turn on, which is great. So now I'm ready to fly. I sort of see the screen.
Edge of altitude zone.
Interesting. Given that we're on the ground.
Point updated.
Cool, thanks for that. All right, so now it's time to fly basically. And I'll pop this back in here. And that can go in my pocket. All right, so if we go back down like this. Cool. And I'm just going to have a bit of a fly and see what I can see, capture some cool visuals if I can. One thing to know about this, I guess, is there's a vertical horizontal toggle on here, but it's not actually flipping the camera like some of the other DJI Mini. It's kind of doing it in software. I'll show you maybe a close-up of that later. But yeah, let's take off and go for a fly.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
All right, I can see like a nice body of water over here. And it's not too far away actually. We might actually drive over there and have a proper fly a bit closer, but if we're allowed in there, I don't know if that's a public site or not. It looks like it kind of might be. Anyways, let's go for a quick fly over there. So what I'm doing is I've got input on the right stick, on the left stick, and I'm making the adjustments to the angle of the camera as well. So flying towards trees, and I don't know how ambitious I'm going to be. There is a gap in the tree canopy, so maybe I just aim for that. And stop the pan, and just go sweet between the trees with a fair bit of margin. I think that was a pretty sweet shot. And got good signal. Still 4 bars, which is great. That's the last thing you want, is when you're trying to do precision work, you don't want the signal to break up at all, and worry about that transmission lag, potentially risking the aircraft. I do see power lines, so I'm getting a bit of altitude now to get over those, and then we'll just find our way back to the home point. So this will take a little bit of editing. I think I've got some nice shots. Slow camera moves always work really well with some good music. And just flying back over the top now. Where I'm parked is actually off. There's a tennis court, so I'm going to go actually explore that a little bit. And there are some trees surrounding us, so I'm just going to be a little bit cautious about that. But, the old tennis courts here don't seem to have much love. I dare say it's been a little bit since they have seen a match. Alright, so we're right over the top looking down at the moment, and we're just going to go down. They do have nets, so I guess that indicates they do get some kind of use. And I'm actually just going to land on the ground. Oh, neat. There's a little display on the screen to sort of say we're approaching the ground. And I'll take you with me. Alright, so just over here are these tennis courts. And we are, I don't know if you can see, but over there basically on the ground is where I'm landed. Yep, and that's all locked up, so we're not going in there, but we'll maybe go around the other side. And sketchy. Alright, I think you should be able to see what I'm saying, which is me taking off.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
With a little bit of a bounce. Nice. Alright. So, we are just going to do a bit of that. Cool, and then we'll go up. Alright. Okay. So what I want to do now is just test a bit of the active track. So, let's do that, eh? So what I want to do is, can you see that? That's the question. This way is better. Seconds. Okay. It's a bit hard to see. Anyways, let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. You should be clear of that now. Always dangerous flying backwards. Nice. Lots of collision detection warnings, which is good. Nice. There's nice mountains over there in the background. Beautiful. Alright, I think I've accomplished what I want to accomplish. Maybe let's just go a bit of action tracking. So let's come back over here. Nope, that's my home point because I landed there. Let's come down here. It's interesting, it identified the car. Yeah. Somebody lost it, and now it's identified me. Alright, so I'm gonna... Yeah. Alright, so it's gonna be a little hard to see, but I've got me in the frame. Nope. I don't have me in the frame. There we go. So now I've got spotlight. So it's turning the drone but keeping it where it is. And if we stop that, now we're going to tap that and
after subject starts moving, aircraft will fly to set direction.
Oh, perfect. And it is following me. What's it complaining about? Tap here to make the aircraft stop automatically. So imagine that I go for a walk along this little track down here. In theory, and it's going to follow me from behind. It's recording the track that I'm doing now. This is potentially dangerous in that it could definitely collide with those trees. Let's have a look how it does. Oh, okay, that's very close. Should I push the limit and try and make it? Oh, it's coming down around it. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's excellent. Now don't screw up and go up. All right, that's very cool. I actually wasn't expecting it to have that much success. That's cool. It's actually flown up and around that. That's cool. All right, I think we proved that. So let's bring it down. All right, stop. Don't back into the fence. Very good. Okay, stay where you are. All right, so the flight's done. That was very impressive. I wasn't sure whether it was going to avoid those trees. It was quite a complex overhang there, but it did really great. Collision avoidance did exactly what we needed it to and protected the drone. So now it's time to pack it up. We're basically just going to fold the arms down in the reverse we did before, pop that lens cover on, turn off the controller, otherwise it'll yell at us while we're driving, and slide it all back into the convenient carry case, and that is a successful little drone mission. One thing on that collision avoidance, it's obviously using these cameras as camera on top, camera on the camera on the bottom, and then obviously the array of cameras at the front there. But there are aspects as in backing up. There's no reverse or rear camera on the thing, so it is important to be aware of that as you fly. That could easily trip you up if you're sort of going for that nice reverse shot to pull out on a subject. That is potentially a danger area for this one. I noticed that it hasn't turned off. Maybe that's a setting where I fold the arms and it turns off, the reverse of turning it on. That would be cool. But yeah, I love this carry case, super easy, convenient. You know, that extends out if you really want it to be sort of a whole shoulder thing. But yeah, DJI do really good cases as well as the cameras. So that's it. We'll go back to base, edit the footage and share it online. Thanks guys, hope you've enjoyed this quick walkthrough as part of the review of the DJI latest drone, the Lito.